Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something super important for every student, managing your money. We're going to cover all the basics to help you get a handle on your finances, and hey, you might even learn some new English words while we're at it.
All right, let's just jump right in with a question. And be honest, have you ever had that feeling? You look in your wallet, you check your bank account, and there's nothing. But you've still got another week to go before the month is over. You know that picture on the left? That feeling of stress when money is tight? I think we've all been there. But the goal, right, is to get to the right side of this picture, where you feel secure, you feel in control, and the best part? It's absolutely possible to make that happen.
And this is the real secret. So many people think you need a huge salary to be good with money. But that's just not true. It's really about building smart habits. It's not about what you earn, it's all about how you manage what you've got.
So, here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with why this is so important. Then we'll cover 3 simple rules, build a financial plan, I'll give you some smart tips just for students, and we'll end with one big question for you to think about.
Okay, first things first. Before we can do anything else, we have to understand 2 really basic but incredibly important ideas. Getting these 2 concepts is the first step to taking control.
So, you're either in a surplus or a deficit. A surplus is a great place to be. It just means you have more money coming in than going out. A deficit is the opposite, and that's when things feel difficult. The first step, really, is just to know where you are right now.
Now check this out, because this slide is a total game changer. It's all about one tiny change in how you think. See, most people get paid, spend their money, and then maybe save what's left. But people who are good with money do it the other way around. They get paid, they save some money first, and then they spend what's left. You've got to pay yourself first.
Okay, now that we have the right mindset, let's get into the 3 golden rules. These are so simple to understand, but they are incredibly powerful when you actually use them.
This is basically the whole strategy right here, and it's not complicated at all. Rule 1, try to earn more. Rule 2, be careful with your spending and try to spend less. And Rule 3, which is maybe the most important, start saving as early as you possibly can. Don't wait for some perfect time in the future, just start now.
All right, rules are awesome, but rules without a plan, well, they don't really do much good. So let's build a really simple 4-step plan to put all this into action.
Here is your action plan. First, you need to set some goals. Why are you saving money? You need to know that. Second, create a fund for your daily spending. Third, and this is key, start a totally separate fund just for saving. And finally, number 4, start thinking about the future, about the long term. This is how you really take control.
Okay, now for the fun stuff. Let's talk about some smart little tricks you can start using, like today, to save more money as a student.
These might seem like small things, but believe me, they add up so fast. Try setting a limit for how much you can spend each week. And always, always ask if there's a student discount. You'd be surprised. Cooking your own food is a huge money saver. Plus, it's healthier. And before you buy something new, just ask yourself, can I reuse something I already have? It's these small changes that make a big difference.
So, we've talked a lot about how to manage your money. To wrap things up, let's take a second to think a little bit bigger. Let's think about the why.
The big question, right? Can money actually buy happiness? Well, maybe not directly, but here's what managing your money well does buy you. Freedom. It buys you choices. It buys you peace of mind without that constant stress about money. And what you decide to do with that freedom, well, that's where you can find real happiness.
And that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining this explainer. I really hope it was helpful. You have the rules, you have the plan, you have the tips. The power to build a secure financial future is right in your hands. Good luck!